The power plant exploded again. It's always a nuclear one. Radiation flows scattered randomly and immediately spread everywhere. They surrounded the whole country and began to affect everyone, nature, animals, and birds. And chaos began, the likes of which the world had never seen. Terrible disorder in nature, in the air and all around. Many died, many fell ill from these harmful rays, but many still remained alive, whose genes had changed somewhat. But curiosity was reawakened when rumors reached me about the terrible disaster. The desire arose in me spontaneously, the desire to go there somehow, to see how things were there. And on that very beautiful day, I decided to go there alone. I put on special clothes and got into my car, and then I drove straight to that unfortunate city. Here I am, finally, in that city. I got out of the car and turned towards the forest, and it was strangely quiet around me. Not even birds were chirping, no signs of life. The whole forest seemed dead. But then I saw, and when I saw, I understood that those people weren't lying when they talked about the gnomes. A two-headed elk is running, and a badger is falling behind, whose legs are so long that they are even longer than a deer's. A hare with three eyes is hopping, birds with ears are flying, and all the beetles have grown very large. Fish are running on their legs, and squids and octopuses have already climbed onto the shore, adapting to live here. Mushrooms are growing 3 meters tall. Wolves are walking a centimeter tall. The further away, the stranger it gets. I'm starting to get scared, but I kept going anyway, because I wanted to see what the power plant looked like and all its surroundings. And suddenly I heard a strange sound in the distance, which sounded like a howl or a wild roar. And from an underground cave, a strange creature emerged, about 3 meters tall, angry, thick, and terrifying. 6 eyes staring straight ahead, a tongue reaching the ground, teeth sharp as razors and long as screwdrivers. And its claws were like hooks, and they dug deep, digging and scratching the ground with their paws. And its skin was covered with spikes. And then it stood up and roared once more, and began to attack me like in a horror movie. And I let myself run. He tried to catch me, but he failed and was left without his prey. And I ran to the car and sat behind the wheel, quickly slammed the door and drove away. I pressed the pedal hard and drove as fast as the wheels would carry me. But suddenly I woke up. It turns out I was dreaming. I said to myself, wipe the sweat from my brow. I stretched vigorously and soon fell asleep. A two-headed elk is running, and a badger is following behind, whose legs are so long that they are even longer than a deer's.